Hey YouTube, Dada Smithy Winkle here with an overview of the iPod classics that have been made. Since I have a bunch of them right now and I'm about to sell them, I'd rather go over them and have a nice little video. So first up is the first and second gen type of iPod classic. And this type, the first gen had a moving click wheel. It wasn't really a click wheel, but it was just a moving scroll wheel. And this one right now is dead, but it works. And the second gen, like this one, which is a 20 gigabytes. The second gen had a touch click wheel, which was like an awesome thing. And obviously you can see the buttons around the sides. Moving on, we have the third generation iPod. This one's the 40 gigabyte. Pretty nice. It had all touch buttons. And the interface on this one, the buttons glow and the screen lights up in like a blue lighting, and the screen quality is a lot better than the first and second generations. And obviously there's backlight, and everything's touch. Even the center button is a touch button. Everything's all touch. It's really nice. This one right here is the special edition Volkswagen that was only given to people who bought a Volkswagen, I think Beetle, in like 2003, so you won't be seeing too many of these. Next up, we have the fourth generation iPod. Now this one had two variations. You had the iPod black and white, such as this one, which was sold by Apple and HP. As you can see, it has the HP logo on the back. And this one, obviously, it was the first one to introduce the click wheel that we know of today, and is a little outdated. So, first one, the click wheel. Then the second rendition of this one is the iPod Photo with color, and it had a color screen, so everything looks a lot nicer, and it still used the same new click wheel. Turn that off. That one has a bad battery. After that one came out the fifth generation iPods, which had a much better screen and could play video. This one's the 5.5, here's the search. The fifth gen, as is this one right here, does not have the search when you go into the music menu. That's how you can tell the difference. And finally you have the sixth and seventh generation. The sixth gen includes the all black 80 gigabyte or silver 80 gigabyte. And then you have a gray or silver 120 gigabyte. No, that's a 160. There's the 120. And that one came in silver also. And then you have the 160 gigabyte gray and the 160 gigabyte silver. Now these all came with a whole new UI with the same screen as the 5.5 gen iPod video. Now to talk about the ports, I'll get one of each. And since the 6th and 7th are the same thing, I'll just get one of those. So, as you can see here in a second, there we go. Throughout the generations, the top changed from the first and second, which had that little thing in the center, to the third, which still had it in the center, but just a little bit different. The fourth was pretty much the same thing as the third, and then it was switched around on the fifth and stayed the same way on the sixth and seventh. And on the bottoms of these iPods, you can see the first and second didn't have the 30 pin. They connected via FireWire on the top, and starting with the third generation, they had 30 pin. The third generation, the fourth generation, and the fifth are all able to charge via FireWire, and the third gen is the only one that can only sync via USB, but cannot be charged via USB. All the rest can be charged and synced via USB. And then finally we have thickness. Here is the thickness of all of them. You can see it gets super thick from here, then it gets thinner throughout the generations, and obviously the thickness varies by capacity. The next video I'll be making will be just the different types of each one made. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks again. Dada Smithy Winkle.